From the home of the Adirondack Mechanic Fives, this is Baseball Stars here on the Bun. We are here for game number 20 between the Spiral Cave Bunnies and the Adirondack Mechanic Fives. Hi everyone, I'm Adirondack Rick, being joined by Moon Risen Phoenix tonight.
Good evening and welcome back, everybody.
So, one thing to note about this, the Spiral Cave Bunnies desperately trying to end their big downward spring, or downward spiral, if you will, as we've made our way through the second half of the season. With a few changes on their lineup, they're going to be sending Night Shifter as your leadoff batter. Then followed by Sigil, BBQ, then Spiral Fires, Moon Risen Phoenix. You take a trip down to the number 5 spot. Z-Man now at number 6, Goku to Ed at 7. Angel of Sin will do the catching for Ray Rates Gaming. For the Adirondack Mechanic 5s, trying to just keep things going the way that they have. Looking at Snow Bear batting first, Yarn Dragon Tracy, then All Dog Silly Person batting 4th. Panzer Dave will be batting 5th, Captain batting 6th, Tramp Royal batting 7th, Shock Ninja then the 8th spot, and Kiki is batting 9th. So a lot of fun to go with the start of this baseball game. Are you ready for some fun in the sun here, Moon Risen Phoenix?
I'm ready for fun. We're here in the broadcast, but we're away from the sun, and thank goodness for that.
All right, let's get some baseball going here for the Spiral Cave Bunnies, as they will be due up here to start off this game. This game is brought to you by my producer. My producer is the most wonderful person on the face of this earth.
We will absolutely respect the producer.
Night Shifter up first, takes the first pitch from Kiki and will drag this over to foul territory. So an 0-1 now delivered by Kiki, trying to keep things going for the Adirondack Mechanic 5s. Hit over to first, so 3 unassisted to do away with Night Shifter here in the opening position. Here's Sigil batting second, 366 hitter, hits this up into the air. It is shallow center. Underneath it to make the catch will be Shock Ninja for out number 2. BBQ at the shortstop pops this up into the air. Playable, but not there in time is Yarn Dragon Tracy, and heading over to second with a double is BBQ.gov. I was surprised.
That was some aggressive base running by BBQ.gov. I was afraid he was going to get caught there, but no such thing. He is safe at second and standing up.
Here is Smile Fires, your center fielder, co-leading the league for the second half of the season with 6 home runs. What are you looking for if you're stepping into the batter's box as Smile Fires?
I mean, you've done it all season. Just get it in play, and maybe you scored a first run of this game very early.
Hit sharply but foul, so 1-1. Looks outside, ball 2. Good eye there from Smile Fires. 2-1, catches enough of the plate, strike 2. And Kiki trying to end this inning, but prolongs it with ball 3. So the count full, and now BBQ standing at second, ready to go. Hit sharply, but foul. We'll do this again.
That had the distance.
Oh yeah, that had a lot of distance. Hit sharply over to center field, but it's going to hang in the air. Underneath it is a Snow Bear to make the catch, and that will retire the side. So they do get one on base with BBQ.gov, but stranding it to end the inning. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 left on base. Middle of the first, no score on the Bun. So tonight's baseball game brought to you by Salty Beverage. When you want a beverage that goes the distance, try a salty beverage today at a retailer near you. Bottom of the first inning, Moonris and Phoenix, you all ready to go here?
I think we had a few technical difficulties there for a moment there.
We had a little bit of a hiccup, but we're in the middle of the inning. We're fine.
We're fine for now.
Bottom of the first inning, Ray Raids Gaming takes to the mound, has Snow Bear first up, hitting .344 on the season. Ray Raids delivers down the middle for strike one. Tried to get Snow Bear to chase after that, just outside or inside for ball one. And still no swing there by Snow Bear. And still no swing as we're now looking at a 2-2. Ray Raids pops this up over Snow Bear. Back to the distance, but making the catch just in time is Moon, Riz, and Phoenix. How about that?
I honestly thought that was gone, Rick. The way that left the bat, I honestly thought Snow Bear had it.
Just missed it by inches. As we take a look at the replay. Yeah, just in time, too.
That could have been dangerous, but here's Yarn Dragon Tracy that's done a lot of damage themselves this season.
Pops this up. Z-Man goes underneath it, makes the catch. Now there's two away. Here's All Dog, speaking of people who do damage.
Oh, goodness. You can't get more damaging than All Dog this season.
Hit sharply to center. Underneath it is Smile fires for the third out. Side retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Ray Raids Gaming. That'll help the .999 earned run average. No score on the button.
I mean, no 1, 2, 3, but not without a scare by Snow Bear there in the first.
It was fine. It was fine.
It was fine. It was fine. It was just scary for a few moments. Wait, are we being monitored by our shareholders here, Rick?
No comment.
Okay, because I was about to say if we were.
No comment.
Indeed. Shall we go to the second?
One moment.
Understood.
Read the next broadcast copy.
I was about to say, do we have some purple popcorn up in the boot tonight?
If we do, I haven't seen it.
Then we don't have any. Purple popcorn. Here at Questionable Park, it is the only way to go for snacks. Available until the 7th inning at the left field concession stand.
Why only the 7th inning?
Because after that they have to close because nobody wants to be stuck in traffic.
Sure.
That doesn't mean they don't get stuck in traffic. We have to get the disclaimer out there, folks.
Top of the second, starting off with Moonrise and Phoenix. You ready to bat a home run?
I'm ready to bat. I'm not going to promise anything. I've only got one in the second half of the season. I'll be hopeful, but...
Well, let's see how you do with this first pitch with Kiki on the mound. Hit over to the short. That's going to go over to first, so a 6-3 put out, so you're done.
We tried.
Here's Z-Man. Z-Man tried too.
Yep. That goes down as a quick 4-3, I believe.
Yep. Here's Coconut. Coconut really tried. Goodbye.
Coconut tried, and that one is out of here in left field, and the Bunnies take the lead, 1-0. I mean, there are different amounts of trying, and Coconut Ed just said, "This is how you do it."
Angel of Sin has had one home run this season. Hit over towards first, and will be a 3-run assisted to retire the side, but not before Coconut Ed. My goodness.
That was a blast. And that's what the Bunnies needed.
Your blast.
I mean,
1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left. It's 1-0 Spiral Cave Bunnies as we head to the bottom of the second here on the bun.
I don't have a salty beverage next to me, Rick.
My producer made me give up the salty beverages.
Oh, that's a disappointment to see.
Here's Silly Person. Silly Person has a home run as we enter the home bottom second. Ray Rates Gaming, 1, 2, 3 in the first. This hits sharply, and it will be a base hit plus extra. Back to the wall. Silly Person rounding first, and will be up second with a stand-up double. What a hit there by Silly Person right over the second baseman.
Yep, right over Z-Man's head, and that shot was perfect.
Here's Panzer Dave. Panzer Dave's been quite the beast with the bat. 4 home runs this season. This second half of the season. Inside for ball 1. I don't know what's gotten into Panzer Dave.
I mean, we used to joke that he enjoyed the flowers.
Panzer Dave has hit this sharply over towards right. This will be a base hit. Rounding third over to... Nope, not to home. So Panzer Dave is just going to get to second base. Silly Person stranded at third for now.
Just caught the line. Panzer Dave having a bit of luck there getting that base hit.
Yeah, that touched chalk.
It did.
Here's Captain with nobody out. Runners on first or second and third. Captain hit this pretty well over towards left, but making the catch is Moon Risen Phoenix. What a laser to you that was.
If it was anything else, that was down, and that was a couple of runs potentially. I mean, it's been a story of close, but not close enough.
Ramp down the right. Oh, makes the catch on the right line is Sigil. 2 away.
Sigil, my goodness, what a defensive gem there.
Take a look at this one on the replay. Oh, that's the replay of yours.
That's the
producer.
I mean, the truck's having fun.
There we go. Look at that laser.
Oh, that was headed foul all the way, but Sigil saying, nah.
Shock Ninja up to bat, 2 away, 357 hitter. Would love to get a run home here. Kiki on deck. Head over towards second. Fires to first, and that's going to retire the side. What a defensive alignment there for the Spiral Cave Bunnies to get themselves out of danger.
Danger, you say? 2 runners in scoring position, no outs, and the defense holds strong? My goodness.
2 hits, no runs, and the 2 left on base. Middle of the second. It's 1-0 Spiral Cave Bunnies on the bun. Tonight's game on the bun is brought to you by Twisted Pretzels. For your absolutely spiral-shaped pretzels, trust Twisted Pretzels, available at a frozen food aisle near you. It almost emulates the real thing you can get at the ballpark, but not really.
I mean, if they've gone from the ballpark to the frozen food aisle rather, I mean they've got to be doing something right.
We start off with Ray Rates Gaming, your number 9 hitter for the Spiral Cave Bunnies. And on the microphone is Moonrisen Phoenix to take us to the 3rd inning.
Thank you, Adirondack Rick. Ray Rates Gaming steps up for the pitcher's duel against Kiki. First pitch, down the middle. That's a blast left center, and it gets down. And this is going to be a little bit of trouble for the field team. Ray Rates Gaming all the way to second with a double from the pitcher's spot. A little surprise there.
I saw some indecision.
So did I.
I have questions about that defense here.
I mean,
take a look at this defensive effort
for
the Adirondack Mechanic 5s. I've got questions. Like, for instance, what was this left fielder doing backing off?
I don't know.
That could have been a single if the communication was a little bit better out there in the outfield.
Unfortunately, we're here at Questionable Park, so maybe they took the name of the park a little bit too literally. 1-1 count on Night Shifter as that just catches part of the plate. 1-2 pitch just outside. 2-1. That is a blast at center field, but will not get down. Snow Bear is there, and it's just shallow enough. There is Ray Rates Gaming off the back a little too far, and it costs the Bunnies dearly.
We'll have to wait a moment for this replay, but that was just absolutely tough on the bases there for Ray Rates Gaming. A little too far away.
It's been that kind of half season for Bunnies.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. You could see Ray Rates Gaming was a bit off the bag. And that just allowed Snow Bear to immediately throw to second just in time. And that was just barely in time, too. In fact, we got to question that one. That could very well be a challenge.
Challenges? I'm not sure we have that. I'm not sure we have that. But here is a pop-up into left center. And the defense is there. Yarn Dragon Tracy with the catch. Side retired. It is one hit, but nobody left on base after 2.5. We've got a 1-0 lead for the Spiral Cave Bunnies.
I remember the last game that the Spiral Cave Bunnies were involved in. That it really came down to missed opportunities that cost them the ability to win this game. But here we are again talking about that. So we're going to start off here with the bottom of the 3rd inning, and coming up the bat is Kiki.
Indeed. And are we sure that's a bat in Kiki's hands there?
Apparently, apparently we are getting a request for the VAR. So hold on a second. Sorry, VAR is declined.
Well, okay. VAR.
Yeah, it's the review thing that they do in soccer.
I know. I was about to say.
Oh, that's a base hit for Kiki.
Oh my goodness. However, the defense is there, and Kiki stays put at first. That just got past. I believe that's bbq.gov on 3rd. I might be wrong. I'm probably in.
That's Night Shifter on 3rd.
And Night Shifter's been solid in defense. Sometimes you make a mistake. Let's see how much it costs him. Snow Bear up next.
Yeah, now you got the danger of going to the top of the lineup.
And that top of the lineup is dangerous.
Take a look at this dribbler here by Kiki.
I'm still surprised we had enough money to afford VAR.
Look at this dribbler, just right by Night Shifter.
I mean, sometimes it happens that way, I suppose.
Here's Snow Bear.
Snow Bear, that's a laser just past Night Shifter again, and that's 2 men on. Here's Yarn Dragon Tracy. That's a blast to the right side, and that gets through the infield. And now, can you get through this defensive problem?
Last inning, they got through having runners on second and third with nobody out, but this is a whole different pickle.
This is another level of bad if you're the Bunnies.
Because you have All Dog, and we all know what All Dog has done throughout this season.
That is true, and that is popped up. BBQ.gov under it, and that is a critical first out. Silly Person, 352 hitter. Ball 1 just outside. And Ray's Gaming struggling to find the plate. Ball 2, but finds it there outside. 2-1 count. That's a blast. Going home with it. Out number 2, and Silly reaches on a fielder's choice. That's 2 outs. Can Panzer Dave, 531 average and all, give anything to the Mechanic Fives?
Good heads-up play there, by the way, from Z-Man throwing home.
I agree. I mean, you could have tried for the double play, but at the same time, if Dak fails, you tie the game. Here's Panzer Dave. What does Panzer Dave have? This is deep right field. That is going to make it out. It is a 4-run shot. That is a grand slam for Panzer Dave. And the Mechanic Fives take that 4-1 lead. And that was worst case scenario for the Bunnies. That is out number 3, but that grand slam going away big. Mechanic Fives 4. Spiral Cave Bunnies 1 after 3. And I believe, Rick, do we have more ads to read to the crowd here tonight?
Baseball Stars here on the Bun is brought to you by the Shock Wrestling League. For the best in wrestling action, trust the Shock Wrestling League every weekend on Twitch.tv. Back to you, Moonrisen Phoenix.
And we are back here at Questionable Park for the top of the 4th. Can the Spiral Cave Bunnies recover from that grand slam allowed in the bottom of the 3rd? BBQ.gov pops it up. Left field. Yarn Dragon Tracy gets under it just in time for out number 1. Smile Fires up next. Kiki holding strong after 3 and a 3rd. This one hit hard to the right side, but Panzer Dave under it. Nothing doing. 2 outs. And this one is going to find the turf. Moonrisen Phoenix on with a single. But that is the end of Kiki's day. Here is Mike is a Fighter with a 6.54 ERA. Taking over, and Kiki still on the books for that runner at first, but otherwise a fairly successful day if you count out the if you count out that home run that she allowed earlier on.
Yeah, that was just barely a home run too.
That it was, but we'll be able to give you the official line on Kiki Maha after this inning is done. But for the time being, it is Mike as a fighter taking on their first batter of the evening. That is Z-Man.
I mean, Kiki already did what she needed to do. She had a base hit.
I mean, that's true. Z-Man, hard to center, but Snow Bear is under it, and it is side retired. 1 hit, 1 left on, but no runs. That 4-1 lead stands strong as we head to the bottom of the 4th, where Ray's Gaming needs to take on the bottom of the order for the Mechanic Fives.
Ray's Gaming is on the mound and it's just been gifted a sub by the rival first baseman.
Oh goodness! Wait,
I'm not sure how that works, but it works.
Thank you. Ray's Gaming versus Trent Royale, bottom of the 4th. That is I'm not sure what happened to the defense on that one, but that counts as an infield hit. Tramp Royale on at first, and here's Shock Ninja. That one will not find the hole, and in fact, that goes down as a 4-6-3 double play two-way.
That's a brilliant defensive effort right there from Z-Man.
I think Z-Man wanted redemption after that fumble, and Mike is a fighter. Blast left field. Moonrisen Phoenix gets under it. Side retired as Mechanic Fives go 1-2-3 in the 4th. We're off to the top of the 5th. Mechanic Fives lead 4-1. And joining us again in the booth for the description of the 5th inning, here is Adirondack Rick.
So there was a hit in there, and that was rubbed out by the ground into double play. Now the Spiral Cave Bunnies will have to try to rebound after letting that grand slam home run. For the person that hit their first home run last time up, here's Coconut Ed, 240 hitter. Would love to get another one over the wall this time around. This hit pretty well, but right straight to Snow Bear for out number 1. Gonna have to hit it a little bit harder.
Little bit.
Angel of Sin following that away, so an 0-1 count. Rounder picked up and taken to first all by itself. A silly person. Now we've got a pinch hitter coming in here for the Spiral Cave Bunnies. So Ray's Gaming's day is done, and we'll give you the details about that coming up here in just a few, because we got a pinch hitter here in this 5th inning.
I'm not sure. I don't think we've got any details on Bat B1 here.
So Ray's Gaming will go 4 innings pitched, allowing the 4 runs. By the way, we can close the book on Kiki, allowing only that 1 run.
I mean, it's a good spot, but again, I mean, Ray's Gaming got in trouble early in the innings and got away with it in the 2nd, but not so much in the 3rd.
Bat B1 hits it over towards right center. Underneath it to make the catch, side retired, is Pincher Dave. So a 1-2-3 inning. And at the middle of the 5th, it is 4-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic Fives here on the Bun. Baseball Stars here on the Bun is brought to you by
The question mark.
The question mark.
I mean, do you know what we're serving? Neither do we. Join us at the question mark in the right field concession stand until the 8th inning.
Why only the 8th inning?
I'm not sure. I think they're trying to capitalize on the fact that the other concession stand closes at the 7th.
So Titans on the mound to start things off. Here's a grounder right past third base.
That was a laser. Night Shifter had no chance to catch up to that one.
Here's Yarn Dragon Tracy. Yarn Dragon Tracy scored a run, had a single last time up. Fouls it away, strike one. The 0-1, and Titans doesn't fool Tracy there. Oh, what is that?
That was... Are you ready for the next pitch? You better be. And apparently Yarn Dragon Tracy wasn't.
All Dog pops this up. Playable for Moon Risen Phoenix. Underneath it for out number 2.
A little bit too much air under it.
So 3 flyouts for All Dog today. Silly Person up to bat. Reached on a fielder's choice last time up, but did score a run. And strike 2, 2-2. With a runner on first, Silly Person waits. And that goes foul off to the side. And hit sharply, and that's going to be extra bases. Silly Person rounding first, but heading over to third is Snow Bear. So Silly Person gets a single to move the bases over and keeps this inning alive. Panzer Dave with a big home run last time up. The Grand Salami, the 5th of the season. Only one behind All Dog and Smile Fires on the statistic. Hit sharp. This is out of here.
He didn't want to stay. He wanted to be tied with the others.
Goodbye, home run, Panzer Dave. It's 6-1.
7-1, actually, Rick.
7-1. Grounder over towards first, third base, and in time is captain. 3-run shot there for Panzer Dave. So Panzer Dave now with 7 RBIs on the game. Here is Tramp Royale with a runner on first, captain. Titan pitches outside, ball 1. The 1-0, 2 out. A rounder over to short, fires to second, side retired, but Panzer Dave does it again. A 3-run shot makes it 7-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic Fives. 1 left on base, 3 runs on 4 hits. And that's end of 5, 7-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic Fives on the bun. And now that we've gotten to the end of the inning, let's go ahead and thank, first of all, Ray Raids Gaming for the 100 bits. Also, Crump for the 200 bits. Much appreciated, friends. Moon, what do the Spiral Cave Bunnies need to do?
Not do what you've had done in the previous inning. Really, I think the damage is done already.
I got to chip away at this a little bit here as we head to the top of the 6th. Thank you, Angel Sin, for the 100 bits. Top of the lineup here, starting off with Night Shifter. Difference in hits, 11-4 right now. Night Shifter grounding this to Shock. Fires over to first for the first out, so 4-3 put out. Here's Sigil. Sigil pops this up. Shock is underneath it for out number 2. Makes the catch. Here's BBQ. Rounds this scooped up, fires over to first, but not in time, so BBQ is on. So if you're going to chip away at this, you need something coming out of here, out of your next 2 or 3 hitters. Smile. Hits this up into the air, heading in deep here, but playable for Snow Bear for out number 3. So they do get one hit, but they leave them stranded at the middle of the 6th. It's 7-1 in favor of the Adirondack Mechanic 5s here on the bun.
Hits can do something, but unless you string them along, they won't do anything. Sure enough.
Yeah, taking a look at the hits so far for the Adirondack Mechanic 5s, BBQ 2 for 3 today, the only one who has been multi-hit so far. It's not consecutive hits, and that's what the problem is for the Spiral Cave Bunnies.
That's right.
One hit, then out. One hit, then out.
That's not how you win games.
And that's how we are where we are right now. As Shock Ninja comes up to bat here to start off the bottom, the 6 pops it up. Angel of Sin is underneath it, makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Mike as the fighter, second time up to bat. Picked up by BBQ, fires to first, but not in time as Mike as the fighter has beaten out the throw and gets on base. So now we get to the top of the lineup. Here's Snow Bear, and Snow Bear is 2 for 3 today. It's over to second. That's going to go to second for 1, but not for 2. So Snow Bear's on with a fielder's choice. But that gets Kiki out, or rather that gets Mike as a fighter out. So we get Yarn Dragon Tracy 2 away, bottom of the 6th inning, 7-1 Adirondack Mechanic 5s. Yarn Dragon Tracy waits and swings at this, doesn't really get what she wants on this, pops it up. Underneath it is Z-Man for out number 3, side retired, so they do get one on base, but they leave him stranded. As we head to the top of the 7th inning, Spiral Cave Bunnies got some work to do. We'll see if they can here on the bun. Moon, who is this game brought to you by?
We have more ads, and I believe the next one, what the heck is... No, we're not getting that ad. I'm sorry, producer. We're not getting paid enough to be told that, to be telling this on air. No, we are not advertising.
The producer just cut you off.
That's right. Look, I cannot.
For the top of the 7th inning, here's Moon Risen Phoenix.
All right, Moon Risen Phoenix starting it off at the top of the 7th. The Bunnies have a lot of work to do, and this is not how you're going to do it. That is a pop-up second baseman under it, and that is going to be out number 1.
Moon Risen Phoenix just struggled to barely hit that. Got absolutely jammed on that pitch.
It's a microcosm of the second half of the season. There's no other way to put it. (3-0 to Z-Man, however. Mike is a fighter struggling to find the plate and will not find it there. 4-pitch walk. Coconut Ed is on. Had that home run earlier, but a little bit of a problem on the relay. Has that go down as a fielder's choice rather than a double play. Angel of Sin, rocket shot to right field, does not have the distance. Panzer Dave is under it. Out number 3, side retired again. 1 hit, but you can't string them together. And the Bunnies left still staring at that 7-1 deficit, heading to the bottom of 7th. And with the heart of the lineup now facing Titan, this is a problem for the Bunnies.
Oh, Dog is 0 for 3 flyouts, all to the outfield this game.
I mean, you can't stop him forever.
We can stop him today.
For the time being, Mooners and Phoenix under that for out number 1. Silly person up next. And that is a shot to right center. Yeah, the defense can't catch up to this one. It's gone to right center, and it's a solo shot. That deficit just grows to 8-1.
Just silly person wanted to get it done before Panzer Dave comes up.
And, well, Dave wanted the lead. He ain't going to get it yet. That's out number 2. Fly out to right fielder, poking at Ed. Meanwhile, Captain flies out to Z-Man. That is out number 3. Side retired, but that solo shot by silly person makes it 8-1 Mechanic Fives as the Bunnies call on another pinch hitter. Here is Bat C1, which I'm reading here is addicted to cough drops.
Tell me more.
Are we supposed to say that on air?
Tell me more.
Winter fresh cough drops, no less. What?
Okay.
How did the recruiters find this information on people?
Easy.
You look at their locker?
Look, what we do on the open house day is none of your business.
Okay, fine. I lesson learned. I need to clean out my own locker of caffeine. Then, whoops. I'm not sure I should have said that one. That is a shot to right field, but the second baseman up to the task. That is another flyout. Night shifter, right center. Oh my goodness, finds the hole, and I'm not sure what happened to the defense on that one, but that will go down as no more damage done. It is a double for Night Shifter. I'm honestly thinking the Mechanic 5's defense might be getting classes from another professional baseball unit, which would remain unnamed.
Now's not the time to make fun of the Kansas City Royals.
That was not where I was going with that, but okay. Popped it up. Z-Man under it. That is not Z-Man. My apologies. Okay. I'm
Shock Ninja.
Shock Ninja. Yes, my apologies. BBQ.gov. That's a grounder, and it goes down as 6-3. 1 hit. No runs, and again, it feels like we're repeating ourselves, Rick. 1 hit for the Bunnies, and nothing doing. Meanwhile, bottom of the 8th, Fred Coughlin now on the pitch for the Bunnies as they just try to hold down the fort. They're going to need a monumental performance in the 9th just to make this close.
So Fred on to pitch the bottom of the 8th. We know Fred is 317 earned run average pitcher. We know that Fred might be up to bat third in the top of the ninth.
I mean, Fred's shown that he can swing the bat. Meanwhile, that was Trent Royale grounding it out, and Shock Ninja following suit. 3 and assisted both times, and 2 outs rapidly. Here's Mike as a fighter. Goes the other way, and doesn't make it in time. That goes as a 5-3. Side retired. 1-2-3 for Fred Coughlin.
Actually, he's not due up third, but I got that incorrect. But yeah, the gap is 7. We gotta see what they can do.
And with that, for the 9th inning, it is back to Adirondack Rick for the call.
All right, so we start off with Smile Fires, 305. The 6 home runs. We need to get something going. This is hit deep. This is going to be out of here barely.
Dad, you want to get things going. This is how you do it. Smile Fire's taking over the home run lead once again.
Moonrise and Phoenix up to bat, top of the 9th. Hit well, but right too short for the 6-3 put out. Here's Z-Man. Hit well, but foul.
Yeah, no touching chalk on that hit.
Maybe in the stands.
Maybe.
Z-Man grounder to second, and that's going to be out number 2 for 3 put out. So it's all down to Coconut Ed.
6 runs, already 2 outs in the books.
Popped it up.
The pop up. Shock Ninja's going to get under it.
That's it. The ball game is over.
And really, this is just same thing, different day. Nothing more to say about it. This is another disaster for the Bunnies.
So 8-2, the Bunnies fall. And another loss on the books there for the Spiral Cave Bunnies. We're not really sure what else could be said at this point, but the Adirondack Mechanic 5's come away with the victories. So thank you very much for joining me for this one, Moon Risen Phoenix.
Thank you for having me.
So stick around. Game 2 of our doubleheader is going to be coming up here very, very shortly. I will be joined by the always wonderful Smile Fires for that one. So stick around. The Adirondack Mechanic 5s defeat the Spiral Cave Bunnies 8-2 here on the Bun.